Where does everything you own really come from? Every single day, ships, planes, and trucks move over $20 trillion worth of goods around the planet. Your phone, your coffee, even the shirt you're wearing. Chances are, none of it was made entirely in your own country. So, how does this massive, invisible system actually work? Welcome to the world of international trade. International trade is simply the exchange of goods and services across borders. But behind that simple definition is a complex web of decisions. What should a country produce? What should it import instead of making? This comes down to a classic economic idea called comparative advantage. A country focuses on producing what it does most efficiently and trades for everything else. Ecuador, for example, has ideal conditions for cacao and bananas. So instead of trying to manufacture everything domestically, it exports these products and imports machinery, electronics, or chemicals it can't produce as efficiently. But trade doesn't just happen by magic. It runs through key players, exporters and importers, companies buying and selling across borders, customs authorities that control what crosses borders and collect tariffs, logistics providers like freight forwarders, shipping lines, and customs brokers move the actual cargo, and international organizations like the WTO set global trade rules, while regional agreements like free trade agreements reduce tariffs between specific countries. Let's say a company wants to import fabric from China. First, the buyer finds a supplier and negotiates price, quantity, and terms, often using Incoterms like FOB or CIF. Then, the goods are classified under an HS code, which determines the tariff rate. The shipment travels by sea or air, tracked in cubic meters or kilograms depending on the mode. Once it arrives, customs reviews the paperwork, calculates duties, and releases the cargo. Finally, the goods reach a warehouse, ready for sale or production. And that's the journey, from a factory on one side of the world all the way to a warehouse, ready to reach your hands. That's international trade in action. Thanks for watching. And if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe.